5 years since all of you joined us in our very first Presscon at Ayala Plaza. Back then, didn't know what we were getting into. A lot of people were very skeptical and they were like, why are you launching a theater company about a musical tackling pediatric cancer? And I don't know, I've always just been sure in my heart that that's the kind of material that we want to do. The motto or thrust of Sandbox is creating and producing new, groundbreaking, and cutting-edge theatrical work. So that's also been our North Star in the shows that we've chosen to do in the last 5 years. We're very grateful because Nine Theatrical, our sister company, has always been there behind us, rooting for us. And since Himala last year, we sort of solidified the partnership further, so all our shows are a co-presentation with our sister company. We're so blessed also that Privato has been with us since No Filter. They've always been our home through all of our press launches, whether it was like Himala cast of 40 or Lungs cast of 2, or every brilliant cast of 1. So it's nice to also be coming back to a musical again after a series of straight plays that we've done in the last year and a half. This musical is very special to us because it's ultimately what launched our theater company, and it's a privilege to be able to revisit it again 5 years later. Obviously, the material is the same, but our treatment is not, because even we as artists have changed in the last 5 years. It used to be a musical good for the soul, so it was more of like an individualistic effect upon the audience member. What can a good soul do in terms of like improving society? But this time, we rebranded it as a musical about hope, because we all know that we're kind of bereft of hope these days. There's so much sadness and divisiveness that's happening around the world, and we sort of need that to be sort of like an energy or a reboot, or just sort of like a guiding light in this tunnel that we're all collectively walking in right now. So we're very excited to be able to do this musical again, and of course, a month after we open, Himala is coming back. So this is basically a celebration of the Sandbox Collective's 5 years in the industry, as we look forward to doing more new, groundbreaking, and cutting-edge theatrical work in the next 5 years, and hopefully to infinity and beyond. All right, so that's it. So now I'd like to call on stage our co-executive producer, my dear friend, the managing director of Nine Theatrical, Mr. Sandy Santamaria.
Thank you, Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you again for gracing us with your presence. It's another Presscon. We have another production, although this is, of course, a co-production with our very dear sister company, just like what mentioned, with Sandbox and, of course, Nine Theatrical. Yeah, Perez, we were just talking earlier, and I was actually surprised that it is their 5th year anniversary as well. And speaking of anniversaries, Sandbox has their 5th year, and also, for those of you who do not know, Nine Theatrical is also celebrating our 10th year anniversary this year. So it's a very special year for us. I think we've been promoting this or whatever. Even
people that use us that we don't know how to do math.
Yes. Okay. So we have this shirt made, and then we also have this what do you call that? A tote bag made, and it says 10/5 equals 25. So it doesn't really make sense, and we don't know how to what offset. We don't know how to compute probably. But actually, that's why we're in the arts. Yes. That signifies 10 years of Nine Theatrical when we started back in 2009. And then, as you know, or some of you may know, that we in Nine Theatrical would do mostly mainstream Broadway shows. But initially, when we started, at the onset, we all already said that we will not limit ourselves to Broadway shows. We are going to go further and probably do original shows later on, and other stuff in the performing arts. And then 5 years after, we decided to come up with Sandbox. That was actually Toff's idea to penetrate or to come up with different shows that we usually do. And I wanted to have a different branding for this. And that's why the Sandbox is there. So now, it's actually full circle. Since, just like what Toff mentioned, Dani Girl was the very first show that Sandbox did. And it was a very successful show at that time. Right? We had several shows.
About 15 performances.
15 performances at that time. That was really good. Okay. And since we are celebrating this milestone, we've decided to, again, just like what you said, revisit Dani Girl, since it is very close to our hearts and it gives a very valuable message to everyone, right?
And particularly about hope and the kind of hope that we want to present to the audiences. Not like a falsified kind of cliche kind of hope, but something that's more intrinsic and more grounded in what we do. So of course, we don't want to give too much away, but that's basically the takeaway that we want our audiences to have after watching the show.
Yes. I'm very excited because well, we'll meet the cast later on. Though it was shown by Sandbox 5 years ago when I did visit rehearsals, and I was listening to the songs again, it still struck me, and then I think it's also very lively as well. I think it can be shown anytime, really. Well, anyway, speaking of Dani Girl, I'm sure everyone in this production would agree with me that there's this particular person that I think we shortly missed in the cast.
Yes, because he is so busy and in love. Joke! Because he is so busy and is doing other shows. Unfortunately, he won't be joining us in this one. But we're very happy that he is still with us, at least in this capacity of our press launch he will be hosting.
So maybe if you're wondering who that voice is,
Yeah.
what voice? There you go. That voice behind. I was asking the first time I was asking who's that voice? Anyway.
Without further ado,
Yes, the sought after thespian, singer, and
songwriter.
Host.
Anyway, he's a beloved mainstay of the Philippine theater industry. Please welcome on stage the amazing, incredible Reb Atadero.
Thank you very much. And thank you, Sandy. Thank you, Toff. I am so happy to be here. Before we start, I just have one question. Toff, why are you staging this now? Now that I can be a part of it. But it's okay. I am just happy.
Reb is doing Elvin Pottery, right?
Yes, yes. And I am so thrilled to be here in front of you today. This is one of my favorite shows that I have ever done. If there was one show that I would like to do again as an actor, as an audience member, I haven't even seen this. It's this. It's Dani Girl, and I can't wait to see this show.
Before I answer your question,
Yes.
a little trivia. Reb and I were together in our very first college theater production
That's
at
right.
the name of the repertory.
Yes.
We alternated as Stripe the Caterpillar.
That's right. And
And over the flower.
that's why I entered behind the pillar.
I love it. And so, tayo na lang narating
Yeah, and that's why I'm not doing this show anymore. But this is going to be a lovely, lovely rerun. It's not just a rerun, actually.
Speaking of lovely, how's it like being in love? But anyway, to answer your question, why are we doing this again? So I feel like it's very timely.
It is.
The audiences can certainly benefit from the experience of watching the show. And unique to this staging, we are going to be doing talkbacks once again after every performance.
One of my favorite things.
It's
Yeah.
something that we did during every brilliant thing.
That's
I hosted each and every one of those talkbacks. And some of them lasted for 2 hours. But yeah, it's just that I'm sure a lot of audiences will have questions
That's
about
right.
material, and certainly different themes from pop culture, faith, and how it translates, and how it relates to adversity. There's also, of course, pediatric
Yeah.
cancer, and then mental health, and many other subject matters.
And as always, like you said, it is very timely, and we, all of us here, cannot wait to see this show. So why don't we give them a little taste That's right. To relive the stories of Dani, Marty, and Raph, and to redefine what hope probably means to all of us now, 5 years down the road. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor, it is my pleasure to give you the Sandbox Collective and 9 Works Theatrical's restaging of Dani Girl, a musical about hope. Playing Dani's best friend and fellow warrior Marty, let's give it up for Luigi Quesada. You're so good, You're sure allowance. And returning to the role of Catherine Lyons, I give you Sheila Valderrama Martinez and Pam Imperial. And last but definitely not the least, let us all welcome back Lawrence Martinez in the role of Raph. By the way, before you click and post away, I am reminding everyone to please include the hashtag, that's hashtag DaniGirlMNL, and tag us at the Sandbox Go and at 9WT Online. And please limit your video content to 1 minute only, okay? 1 minute only. And now, this is your original cast right there. And we have 3 amazing additions to the family and legacy that is Dani Girl. Now, alternating for the role of Raph, we have the incomparable Julian Mendoza. Hey, Julian. All right. And we also have, alternating for the role of Marty, we have Boy Wonder and the Genius, take note, and the Genius, Mr. Daniel Drilon. And last but certainly not the least, alternating for the role of Dani Lyons, we have the incredible and a little bit naughty Matilda reference, Felicity Kyle Napoli. I can't believe you're 12. But again, please use the hashtag DaniGirlMNL and tag us at the Sandbox Go and at 9WT Online. Mark your calendars, ladies and gentlemen, because Dani Girl returns to the stage on August 10th and will run until September 1 at the Carlos P. Romulo Auditorium, RCBC Plaza. For tickets, you can visit Ticketworld online or call 891-9999. You know, guys, if there's one thing about working with the Sandbox Collective, if there's something I've learned, it's that they're all for collaboration. You know, that's right. It's a collective collaboration of sorts. And let's not forget, and this is true to every production, it takes a village to found one. And we are now going to welcome the artistic team of Dani Girl, a musical about hope. Please give it up for the director and executive producer, Toph Devanesha. We also have our marketing and PR director and assistant director, Sam Jose. We have our musical director, EJ Yako. And our choreographer, Stephen Viñas. And we would also like to acknowledge the following who have helped put up Dani Girl, a musical about hope. We have our scenographer and costume designer, Faust Pereira. We have our hair and makeup designer, Mayrin Santos, who is, I think, up there. We have Miguel Panganiban, our lighting designer. Joey Mejias, our projections designer. Casey Kane, assistant musical director. Santi Santa Maria, our executive producer. Ana Santa Maria, operations and finance director. And Eliza Aurelio, our associate producer. Awesome. Now, ladies and gentlemen, our Q&A portion is live. Do you have any questions? Does anybody have a question? Nobody? There you go. Hi, Frida. How are you doing?
Two thoughts. Is there like a deliberate difference in approach with regard to the younger kids and to the older kids?
We actually treat them the same. It's more of they bring different perspectives into the role. And that's what's been so rewarding and so unique and special about Dani Girl this time around. When we did it 5 years ago, I think the youngest was already Becca and Luigi. We were both 16 then. And then, of course, Mitzi was like around 19, 20, and Rev is like so young.
10 over 5, 25.
So, of course, they had different perspectives, but now with Daniel and Felicity Kyle coming along, it's like they offer such fresh new perspectives into the role. And sometimes it kind of discombobulates me, to be honest. Because, of course, I'm viewing it as an adult, and of course, the impulses that I think would be more natural for this particular line would be something to the effect that would make sense for me. But then I get thrown off and discombobulated in a good way when they come in with their own attack and approach, and then it makes me see new possibilities for the movie. So it's been very wonderful working with these guys. Pero si Daniel parang hindi kid, he's so mature. I actually just posted about it on Facebook. It's like, I feel like this guy is more mature than me. And then Dea's along about it. Yeah, he's more mature than all of us. Because they work together in Fun Home. So yeah. And of course, Felicity Kyle is such a wonderful breath of fresh air. And parang she really takes you with her on a journey. So yeah, it's nice to work on this production with kids this time around.
Sorry, last question. To Becca and Luigi, is there a difference in the way you attack the character 5 years after?
Thank you. I feel like there's a big difference. When we did this 5 years ago, I was 16. Let's hope that's correct. When I was 16, and you were 15. Okay, sure, 15. But at that time, I mean, I personally had a lot of experience with death, and now that I'm 21, I've had experience, and I think the friendship, the bond between Dani and Marty, and the entire story of hope that Dani Girl provides, it just resonates so much personally, so much more with me. The idea of putting the focus on the little things, on friendship, on family, on hope, on candy, on games, on being a child, that resonates so much more with me, ironically now that I'm older. So, what do you think, Luigi?
What do I think? Well, no. I have to agree with Becca actually to start with. I remember also 5 years ago, I also did not have, that was way back, well not way back, but that was 5 years ago. I hadn't felt the grief, there's a lot of things, I was young and everything. But after 5 years, a lot changes, honestly, like what Becca said, after 5 years. Not just with the character, but as a person, and I guess you get to put that into the character. So, I mean, I'll just, like I dealt with grief, in the past 5 years, you grow as a person. And I think, adding up to what Becca said, working with the kids after 5 years of, thinking that we know this character inside out, Dani, Marty, there's so much to find out, and I'm so happy I get to work with the kids. Kids, yes, the kids, because we actually learn so much from them. Because again, you grow so much, and you sort of forget that whole childlike persona when, in fact, you're with these kids and they're like, they bring so much childhood into us, honestly. Like, they bring so much youth into us. It always feels like a party every time.
At the same time, I feel like we're younger than them.
No, but
because they're having like these deep existential conversations.
And we're just like, where's the food? Is there peanut butter? No, but honestly, that's the thing. The attack on the roles now, it's a lot different. because of experience, as any actor would also say, but also experiencing it with different actors. Because we also the same set. I mean, we have five, 1, 2, 3, 4. I hate that also. Like the seven. 5 of us are from the original run. But even though there's so much more difference with everyone else's characters, and it really does help with number one, the artistic team already, and the fact that we do have fresh perspectives in the cast of Dawson.
Sorry, quick story. So I refer to them as the baguettes. This is from 5 years ago. So I started using baguettes again for them. But obviously, they are like even much younger than these guys. So when Daniel like wrote in our Viber group, oh, so we are the baguettes, like the bread. Like chewy, I said, no, Daniel, baguettes. That's like an 80s, 90s reference.
Daniel's getting roasted right now.
I know, so he wasn't aware. So funny, wala lang.
What part of the musical that you miss doing?
I love that question. Thank you so much. Oh gosh, I miss all of it. I really do. But I have to say that the last scene is my favorite scene. But I won't say what happens. But the last scene is my favorite scene. But everything else, I love singing My Hair. Really. I mean, isn't it just like the anthem song? But any actor would just love to sing it. And the first time I heard Kyle sing My Hair, I was a disaster because she came and she sang it, and I thought I was gonna collapse because I was gonna cry. And I was the way, I mean, you saw the way that she brings this fight to the song, you know. And so I'm so glad that I could share that with her. I missed everything about this show. So when we got called back to do the roles, it was very emotional to say the least. So, and of course I was working with my Marty, Luigi, my original Marty. So.
What about Luigi?
Danny Boy.
Alright. We're pretty much great.
Okay, I'm not gonna cry. We do that too much during rehearsal already. I'm gonna agree with Becca and say it's true, guys. So if you see the show, see the rehearsals, you should see us. We're all messes, but beautiful messes. Okay. Well, I wanna, I'd say actually the whole show, but particularly, especially now, what I miss most doing is really the imagination scenes, because a lot of Dani Girl is really engaging, and a lot of Dani Girl, the show, is about engaging into Dani's imagination, because that's where she lives and that's her escape. And since we have kids in the cast now, it's really, again, with a whole fresh perspective of coming from the kids, and with Deepan's choreography and everything in costume direction, we're really exploring things we did not during the first run. So all these imagination scenes are crazy, and it's really always fun to do because there's always a new option. There's always a new option, there's always a new idea, and it really just brings back the whole childhood spark to it. And of course I miss working with Becca, I guess. She had to say that.
No, I actually, does anybody have a question?
Follow-up question.
Sorry, Jude, sorry.
You portrayed your roles 2014, right? Of course, now you've grown. What's your deeper understanding of your roles, of your characters?
I think when I first reread the script, one of the first things that we thought about was, okay, we're portraying 9-year-olds, so there's a lot more insight into how 9-year-olds specifically act, 10-year-olds, and since I took on the role 5 years ago, I went to college and I learned a bit about how kids think, because in my course we talk about how children learn language and things like that. So it was interesting to apply different theories to like how children think and how I've grown as a person. I think we can all say that in the past 5 years, we're all looking for different ways to find hope, to find light. And I can definitely say that when I revisited the script this time around, there were things that popped out of me that did not pop out of me before. Like lines like, sometimes you just have to believe. Like, wow, I mean, things that spoke to me as a person. Because, you know, now that I'm 21, I'm expected to grow up. Then Dani Girl brings me right back to being 9. So it's a question of, what can I keep from my childhood? You know, there's a little girl in every woman and a woman in every little girl, right? So that's my answer.
I believe you have a question. Yes. Here, I'll give you a microphone.
Yes, I want to know how you're gonna handle talkbacks since it seems to be the draw of the Sandbox. So
So maybe Sam can answer this, our assistant director.
For our talkbacks, we're working with a lot of institutional partners, which is what we did also with every building. So I think we have some of them here with us today. Of course, we have Make-A-Wish with us. We have Carewell and we have Cancer Ones here with us today. But we're working with a lot of other institutional organizations.
Child House.
Child House, of course. We're also working with Makati Med, St. Luke's. So they will be coming on board because we don't consider ourselves experts in the field. You know, there's only so much we can do. And if we really want to inspire action in our audiences, they would be, the best, avenue to do that.
You know what, that's actually one of the things that I really love about the musical, is that there's so much that I don't know. And there's so much that I want to find out. Diba? And it's scary, but at the same time exciting. So we're very fortunate to be working with all of these institutional partners. And I love that the musical answers, or asks rather, all the hard questions. Why is cancer? Why is hope? Why is God? Why is death? And I love that it challenges rather than it accepts everything as dogma or just absolutisms and truths. Like I love that it really forces you to think. And that's what we're hoping audiences will get after they watch the show. They will have a conversation about it, even outside the four walls of the theater. And that's something that happened during Malat, during Every Brilliant Thing, during Lungs. It's something that, it's a kind of theater that you want to do, like a forum theater where people can come and talk about issues. And you asked about talkbacks. Yes, we're gonna have talkbacks that are pediatric cancer themed, but we'll also have mental health themed talkbacks. I think we're probably also gonna have a talkback that's sort of geared towards the recent passage of the National Integrated Cancer Act. So we'll probably invite some of the proponents and authors because it was recently signed into law, and we're just waiting for the IRR to come out. But basically, it establishes National Philippine Cancer Center under the auspices of the UPPGH, regional centers for cancer, national cancer registry, so that the government can more properly identify who are the beneficiaries that are needing of help, financial aid and support, and any others that in the school curriculum, just how to treat cancer patients, to really teach people not to discriminate against them.
So there's a lot that we don't know that our institutional partners would know, and we've been very fortunate that they've been sharing all their resources with us.
Because I think about it, cancer is like the third biggest cause of death among Filipinos. And in the 2012 Philippine Statistics Authority survey, I think 189 out of every 100,000 Filipinos has been suffering or been diagnosed with cancer. And 11 new cases of cancer are declared daily, of which there are 7 adults and 8 children whose lives are taken by cancer every day. So parang it's a reality that's a bit grim that we cannot ignore. So yes, we're doing the show as a throwback to our to when the company started, but it's also like sort of like an advocacy thing that we are pursuing. And hopefully audiences will come, learn about pediatric cancer, and stay for the talkbacks
And see how they can help.
And do their own part in making it easier for patients.
All right, thank you very much for the.
Hi, what's happening?
I'm Luigi Casada. I'll be playing the role of Marty.
I'm Rebecca Coates and I play Dani. I'm Christina and we play Dani.
I'm Dani Girl and I play Marty.
Come watch
Dani Girl, a musical about hope.
We run from August 11 to September 1 in RCBC Plaza. See you there.